So people can see how crazy I am. Current difficulty set to 100%, maxed out. All right, so we are heading back to Mount Fuji. 1,200 meters of elevation gain, and God knows how long in distance, but that's what we are doing. I wanted to come back to the climb portal before it is no longer available, and I think today and tomorrow is the last day, so that is what I'm doing. I am not going to quit. I'm not going to turn around until I get to the very top. I got close last time. I had it set up for Imperial, so I was within 4 miles and I think within 100 feet, a couple hundred meters of getting to the top, and my legs just could not turn. They were done, they were roasted. So got a little bit better game plan going into this. I've got so I took some CoQ10 just prior to starting, so hopefully that should kick in about hour after I start my ride here. And then pre-hydrated. So spent the last hour drinking cold water, as well as cold water with a lot of electrolytes in it. So it had 3 scoops of Redmond's Relight, which is not quite equivalent to a saline bag, but that's what Dr. James DiNicola Antonio recommends. If you're going to pre-hydrate, make it so that way it is basically like taking down a saline bag. And then I love Mount St. Michel in the background of this. Probably one of my favorite places to see pictures of. I've never personally been. I would love to go. I would love to cycle there. But for now, I will stick to enjoying it in Zwift. And so did that, pre-hydrated, got my fans going, got lots of fans going, got a window open so that way it ventilates out some of the hot air. I have a fan pointing towards that, so I have 3 fans going. Have my door open to my house to get some cool air in the garage. It's 82 degrees right now, 83, sorry. And I need 84, it's going up. I need every ounce of coolness that I can get to complete this ride. And then in my bottles, I have my electrolyte mix. My first bottle is the Myoscience electrolyte sticks with creatine. And my second bottle, and my amino acid muscle multiplier. And then my second bottle is the Redmond's Relight with the amino acid muscle multiplier. So I am as prepared as can be. And then also the water that I'm using is reoxygenated water, or oxygenated water as it were, it's a water called Perfect Water, fantastic product. Has a patent on how they develop the water, so it's microstructured, so it absorbs better into the body. At least that's what the patent's all about. And so the goal is to be as hydrated, as oxygenated as possible. Oh man, I meant to grab my pulse oximeter because I really wanted to see how my breathing is going while I'm riding, especially as I start getting into the 160s, 170s. The goal is to keep my heart rate in the 150s to 160s. I don't want to surpass that because I know how I struggle. And I know as I get into those higher heart rates, it becomes an issue for me. I end up, I end up basically gasping for air, running out of steam, even though my legs can go a little further. So we are here. We're in Mount Fuji, kicking it off. First place in, man, just under 70 minutes. Talk about a rock star, because this is a long climb, 25, almost 26 kilometers, which is about 17 miles and 1,200 meters of elevation gain, which is right around 4,000 feet. So kicking it off here, easy. I'm gonna do my best to control my pace, so that way I am not over exerting myself, because I'm on a Shimano 105 group set, 50, I think 5246 in the front, and then 2511 in the back. And so that 25 is a death trap. It definitely is not the right gear for this climb, or for any climb for that matter. But the only way to get better is to go up. If you're into reading leadership, any books like that, there's an author named John Maxwell. Some of you may or may not know him, but one of his more recent books is talking about everything that's worth it in life is uphill. And so this is my expression of that, of making sure that I am building myself and training myself to do better. And in this particular instance, I'm doing it by going uphill. So there you go. I'm going to stop talking, because I need to save my breath, but at the same time, I'm paying attention to how my posture is. Last time I did this, I was slouching a lot and compressing my lungs while I slouch, so I'm going to do my best to avoid that this time, and hopefully give me better performance. And once I get closer to the end, I'll start pushing that time limit, because being on this climb for 2 hours is going to be tough already. But if I can not be and do better, then that would be great. So, especially to keep this video shorter. All right. You can see my times on the left, at least. Man, I wish I could move where my recording's at, because you actually won't see the time on the left in terms of my last PRs per segment, because they're being covered. All right. Well, the new first place is 80 minutes. I'm sure there will be others that beat that. I can hold 2 watts per kilogram. I'll be happy. Just like doing it the whole way. And so last time I did this, I switched wheels. So I went from the Tron bike at first, and then I switched to my bike, which is the Felt FR, what I would call a dream machine, because it is my absolute favorite bike. Even though that's not my real world bike, that is definitely a bike that I plan on buying in the future. If it performs as well in the real world as it does in Zwift, then I definitely plan on getting it. And then this time around, I'm using the Envy wheels there. I think 30 millimeters, somewhere around there. They're geared more towards weight than they are aerodynamics. So they're a little bit lighter weight than my DT Swiss, but and a little, they're lighter weight, so they got 4 stars on the weight, but 2 stars on aero, where my DT Swiss are, I think, 3 stars or 4 stars on aero and 3 stars on weight. So try to get everything I can out of my ride. Even though normally I would stick to my DT Swiss wheels. Now this is the game, watching the meters of elevation count down. My distance count down. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put on some music. I had a thought today that if anyone's interested in responding on this, doing this thought experiment with me, I'm wondering if it's better when you're riding virtually to stay seated while climbing, but also more specifically keeping your bike parallel to the ground versus inclined up, because of the kind of muscles you recruit. So if you're like me and you don't have a kicker climb, then your muscles are basically the same, sitting or standing. Standing, you're going to put a lot more pressure on your quads because you have to go up a gear or a few gears to compensate for your body dropping to turn the pedals over. That's also going to stress out your quads, where sitting you get to use, I guess in both sitting and standing you get to use your hamstrings, your glutes. But if you're standing off the pedals and your bike is not inclined with you, then maybe the dynamics are different. And so I was thinking about that today. Like, how to stay, would it be better to just stay seated the whole time and not worry about trying to get out of the saddle unless you're trying to push, give a good burst of power and then follow through with sitting? Kind of what I typically do. And just a thought. Thanks, Linda. You're awesome. I see you more and more active. I'm guessing your leg's doing better, your knee. Wish you a continued speedy recovery. And you're getting that other one done. So, good luck with that. I'll pause here, go use the bathroom. I'll be back refreshed and ready to go. Mic here. All right, I'm back. Emptied the tank. Now it's time to finish what I started. Alright. And just as a reminder, all I have in the tank right now is a little bit, well, electrolytes, lots of electrolytes, because that is the foundation of my fitness. And then in my first bottle, add electrolytes with creatine and an amino acid supplement. And in the second bottle, I have some electrolytes, vitamin relight with some amino acids. So that's all I got. That's all I need. Whew, my legs are feeling it. I was afraid to stop because of what I'm feeling right now. That buildup of hydrogen ions, a little bit burn. Now I get back into the groove. The section that I've stopped at is pretty mild, so I should be able to get the blood flowing back into my legs again. Be able to tackle these last 300 meters. And just under 8 kilometers. Long 300 meters, which means not going to be too many steep inclines left. Although this section right now is rated at 4.9%. The next section, which I'm jumping into, is 5.1. So there'll be some more steep inclines here, but then after that, we go to a 4.4% average, and then 1.5. So that last section is going to be nice and flat. I can rest the legs while I pick up speed. If I can get back on track with finishing under 2 hours, that'd be great. But we'll see how my legs do. All right. SC2. On many rides with SC2 in the same group. Always good to see familiar names, even if I don't know them personally. Just to know that we're on the platform still. In spite of all the people that are abandoning for the summer. I'll stay here. At some point in this section, I ended up stopping last time. My legs were done. They could not anymore. All right, I'm feeling good. I've got the power. Ready to conquer Mount Fuji and get myself on that leaderboard. Not too many people have completed this climb. Oh, and I'll be up there. Keep an average of somewhere around 200 plus or minus watts. Keep myself in the 2 watts per kilogram range, 95 kilogram in game. In reality, I'm only like 94 kilograms. So I'm not gonna bother changing my weight in the game. Make me work a little bit harder, which I'm fine with. Save my feather for that red. Next red section, dark orange. This does not look fun. Pretty sure that's where I stopped last time. That was within 4 miles. That's somewhere around here. My legs just could not. I'm going today. Going to the top. I seize it. 32 meters left. 1.62 kilometers. Finally. My second attempt at Mount Fuji. And I am there. I can see the end. That beautiful blue. Kicked off by that red and gold. and to put on final countdown. You gotta have a theme song when you're riding. Here we go. Mount Fuji PR, baby. Man, that red looks sweet. Looking at the map on the top right. That's why I got my feather. Less than 1,000 meters left. 25 meters of elevation left. Ah, 350 meters left to the line. 2 meters of elevation gain. This is the final push. Come on. Woo! Ah! Woohoo! Ah! Yes! Ah! Yes! Number 4. But I'm on the leaderboard. Ah! That's all I care about. I finished. Oh my God. Wow. Oh my God. Oh my God. What a monster. Still not as bad as Mount Ventoux. That's a much harder climb. But I finished. I did it. Didn't quit. Number 4 to finish it today. At least right now. Now to coast on the way down as much as I can. Because it's a long drag getting to the bottom. Oh my God. Oh, you gotta find a song that gets you on that last push you need to get you across the line. You work it well enough, that song can get you into the zone, which is that hyper-focused energy where nothing else matters but oh my God. Now I get to the bottom. What a long ride. 2 hours plus in the saddle. Hour and 21 minutes and 12 seconds to get up Mount Fuji. Sorry, 121 minutes, which is 2 hours and 1 minute. Whew. Long day in the saddle for Zwift. Now to get back down. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Where am I? I think somewhere around 50 kilometers by the time I get to the bottom. Which would be good. A lot of mileage. Oh, my quads are on fire. Hopefully should get a lot faster after this. Let's see how much speed I pick up going downhill here. I'm coming up to minus 3%, minus 5%. Should start getting some speed. I don't think I'll end up super tucking. I don't think I'll get that kind of speed. Although, maybe. Oh my gosh. There we go. I should be getting in a, there we go, super tuck. I'll see if I can keep it. Nope. Oh, dude, I'm ways away. If this is accurate, I'm still looking at little dots on the companion app of all the people that are climbing. And if that's accurate, I'm still more than halfway to the bottom. So I'm just gonna stop it here and know that I successfully climbed Mount Fuji. Yeah, man, I'm just gonna let my avatar roll and see if he makes it to the bottom on his own. But I'm gonna stop the recording for now. Whew, what a climb. There you have it, top of Mount Fuji. Take 2. Let's see if I stop. Let's see if I stop the recording here.